Hey everyone, welcome back to the Wyoming Knits YouTube channel. My name is Jenny Lee, and this is my channel where I like to talk about all the things I've been knitting over the past week. Today is Sunday, February 16th, 2025, and this is episode 78. Today I'm coming to you from Southwest Wyoming, where I live with my husband, our daughter, and our little Yorkie, Dax. You can also find me on Instagram as Jenny Lee Knits, and you can find me on Ravelry as Jenny Lee S Knits. Over on Ravelry this year, I am hosting a year-long make-along. I'm calling it the Scrappy Cal. I have 3 different categories. I have accessories, sweaters, and cardigans, and I have blankets. So if you're making something scrappy, go over to Ravelry and enter that into the Cal. I have some chatter threads where we can talk about what we are making, ask any questions. Most of the rules are over there on that group page. I will have it linked in the description box below. There's a couple other make-alongs that I want to let you know about that I'm also participating in. The first one is the Pearls of Parmadise Giant Mini Mal. She's hosting a make-along where you use your minis. So anything that uses a mini of, I think, 20 grams or less, you can enter into her make-along, and you can, if it fits in the scrappy category and hers, go ahead and double dip. We like to see them in both places. And then the other Cal that I want to let you know about is Stitch Quest. It's just a huge make-along that has a little bit of a fantasy element. It is hosted by Amy of Happy Little Yarn and Andrea of the Cat Lady, CATT, which stands for Craft All the Things. I will have both of their channels linked in the description box below, and Pearls of Parmadise linked in the description box below. Go check her out. I like to watch Courtney's videos when she puts them out every couple of weeks. Her husband Mason also crochets, and so she adds that every once in a while, or he hops on with her, and I think that is so fun. So let's talk about all the making that I have been doing this last week. I don't have any finished objects for this week. I took an extra day off of work so I could work on some more projects, but I didn't get anything finished this week, so let's start with works in progress. So the first thing I have is something that you've seen quite a bit. These are my Christmas socks. They are the West Yorkshire Spinners in the color Hollyberry, and I still am working on the first sock. So let's see, I was right here before the heel last time. So I have put in the heel. Let's see, is that gonna straighten out? Put in the heel, did the gusset decreases, and now I am almost ready for the toe on this one. I think I've got a few more stripes to go before I get to the toe, and this is still the first sock. It is slow going. I've been working on socks because they're fast and easy for me to just whip out a pair of socks. But I have a lot of socks now, and I don't really need any more for myself to fill my sock drawer. My sock drawer is overflowing. I no longer wear commercial socks. I only wear my hand knit socks, and so my drawer is getting pretty full, so I think I might slow down on the socks and only do maybe a few socks here and there when I really love the color or I want a new pair for that holiday. So I will keep working on that sock, but it won't get finished anytime soon, I don't think. Watch, next week I'll have both of them done. I don't know. But I think that one is going to be something that is slow going and finished eventually. So that was a vanilla sock. Let's talk about the next thing I worked on. I worked on, I want to say it's this one. Yes. This is a Sassy Sacks. I will link all the bag makers and yarn dyers below in the description. This is my Birch Pullover. Let's see, let's go this way. I have worked on it a little bit. Here's the marker from last time. So I did do a few rows. These rows take a long time, so this will be another slow project that I work on and try to get a couple of rows every night. I absolutely love this color. This color is from a chick that knits. And this is the color Fern Gully. I really love this green. Right now outside it is snowing. So everything is getting a little dusting of snow. When I look out the windows, I cannot see the mountains. One of these days I am going to show a picture of what it looks like outside my window while I'm up here in my yarn room. So this is the Birch Pullover by Andrea Mowry. It is knit on a size 2 needle, so it is going pretty slow. So it'll be one that I just work on and it will get done eventually. I think it's going to be very soft and squishy and I can't wait to have it done, but it's just taking such a long time. Then I worked on this one. This is a bag that my cousin made, and so there is no link for this one. I'm using Dragon Hoard yarn, and this is the color Terrasen, and I am making the Ranunculus by Midori Hirose. And I was right there where that cute little bunny rabbit stitch marker is. Let's see if I can flip it around. There we go. Maybe. So I've got the lace bit, the, what is it called? The yoke finished. I've added the second ball. And I think I have 1 to 2 more inches on the body before I do the rib. And then come back and pick up the sleeves. This is knit on a, I want to say a size 10. And I'm using sport weight yarn. I haven't checked my gauge at all. Yep, size 10, US size 10. Sport weight yarn. So it's going to be nice and drapey and airy. You can kind of see my fingers in there a little bit. It'll probably be something I wear a t-shirt with underneath, but I need some green back in my life. So I'm doing this one. This one is kind of fast. It's working up pretty fast. So hopefully I can get that one finished pretty soon. Then I worked on the baby blanket. This is the Cuddly Soft Baby Blanket by Candy Lou Creations, and I am using Bernat Baby Sport in the color Baby Pink. And this is what I worked on. I took the day off from work. I had a doctor's appointment, just my yearly checkup, and I took the whole day off of work. My appointment was in the afternoon, so I spent all morning working on this. So I worked on it in the morning, and after I got home, it's getting pretty big. I love the texture, the eyelets. I've got about this much left out of a 300 gram ball. So I'm going to see how far, see how much longer I need to go on this. And then I don't know if I'll use the whole thing or if it'll be long enough without using the whole thing. She's due in, I want to say May. And so I have to have that done by then. So I have that one going. This is a Bags by Awesome Granny. And then I cast on 2 new projects. I caked up some yarn yesterday. I pulled out my Cascade Heritage. This is the Hunter Green color. This is a fingering weight that I got from Simply Sock Co. And my Aloft. This is the Labyrinth color, and it's kind of a green. I don't know. There we go. And I am holding these together for the Monday sweater by Petite Knit. I am through the short rows on this one. And I am loving the color. It's kind of a dark green. So this one you cast on, you do your one by one rib, and then it has you do something in the middle, and then you fold it over and you knit it with you knit the body with the cast on edge, and then you knit all the way around and do your short rows. So that's where I'm at. I'm at the raglan increases. I'm gonna have to switch to a longer cord pretty soon, but I'm working on that. I thought this would work up pretty fast because it's on a size 6, and I've never knit a petite knit pattern before, but I like the way that it fits her body, and I think that it would fit my body in about the same way. So I'm gonna try it, and I have all of my yarn in here. This is another Sassy Sacks. These are nice sweater quantity bags. I have all the yarn in there that I'm going to need, I think. So I have my Knit Picks Aloft and my Cascade Heritage in there. I've only caked up one of the Cascade balls, excuse me, and then when I get close to the end of one, I will cake up the next one. And then I had another sweater quantity of yarn. I have this Knit Picks Brava Recycle in the color Lily Flower. It's like a dull minty green sagey. It is 100% recycled acrylic yarn, and I bought it to do like a sweatshirt type sweater. I was going to do the Autumn League pullover again, but I've made that like 4 or 5 times. So I wanted to try something different, and I kept seeing everybody knitting the Storm sweater by Petite Knit, so I cast on the Storm sweater last night. I did the cast on, and then I did the texture pattern with the short rows. Then I went into, I think this is just, yes, you finish your short rows down here. Then you do this next piece of texture. Then this is charted. And so I'm just working through the chart right now. So I thought this would be a nice color to do the Storm sweater in. It looks like it's going to fit like a not a t-shirt, a sweatshirt. And so I think I'm gonna like it. I did not do a gauge swatch. I looked at the recommended needle size and cast on with the recommended needle size. So I'm knitting the 3rd size. This one comes in extra small, extra small, extra small, small, all the way up to extra large something. I didn't look all the way, but I like to look at sweaters and designers that have body shapes like mine, and so I know kind of how the sweater will fit when I am finished with it. This is in a Fates thread bag. Fates thread is no longer in business, and so this one will also not be linked below, but it's got all the cute Disney dragons on there. Madame Mim, Maleficent, Pete. It even's got, I think this is Rhea, Mushu. So that is everything I worked on. Everybody is working on the Storm sweater. I just watched Cozy Up Knits. Jamie and Katie were working on one, and I think Sarah was going to cast on one. And then Legacy Fiber Arts, both Chelsea and Sue were making one. Somebody else was making one. And I thought, okay, I've had this in my favorites for a little while. Let's just buy it and work on it. I want a couple more sweaters that are like sweatshirt, kind of like hoodie, nice and big and oversized and just easy to throw on and comfy and cozy to get me through the rest of winter. So that is everything I worked on this week. I still have one more baby blanket I need to cast on, but I was looking through my needle case and my cord case, and I'm out of long cords. Like, my longest is a 20-inch, I think 20-ish inch cord, and I need to cast on another baby blanket, and I would like a longer cord to do that with. So I think I gotta finish some other projects before I can cast that on. I am still working on some of them, but yesterday I sat down in my chair and I looked. I have a pile right next to my reclining chair downstairs, and I have my notions and all of my whips right next to me, and I was looking at them, and I have my Christmas socks, my scrappy socks, my Birch pullover, my Ranunculus, my baby blanket, and my melting marl all downstairs right by my bed, or right by my chair, and I was looking at them and I didn't want to work on any of them. I wanted something new. So I cast on 2 new sweaters. I think that should get me through for a little while, and I'll be able to go back and work on some of the things that I haven't touched for a little while, get some things finished. I know I have 2 baby blankets that I have to finish. I have 2 hats that I need to start and finish, maybe 3 because my husband wants another hat. I have the yarn for all 3 of them. I want to order some more yarn for some hats. I have my habitation throw, 2 more Advent projects that I'm working on, or trying to work on. My sea glass cardigan that I want to work on because that brings me a lot of joy, except I leave it up here because it's a lot of yarn to go back and forth, and the box I have it in doesn't really fit downstairs by my stuff, so I only work on it upstairs. I think I would get more progress on it if it was downstairs. I should probably move it downstairs. That might be something I do next week. Move it downstairs after I finish something. I have to finish something first. But I do have one acquisition I got this week. I got my February mystery yarn from Mama Jess. This is February flowers, and this is greener grass. So it's got purples and blues. I think I might take this one's December, January. I think I might take these and make a blanket out of these instead of socks, or maybe hats, maybe muscle burras. I don't know yet. So I'm putting all my Mama Jess yarn right here. I have my Dragon Hoard sock sets, and I will be putting my Yarnberry sock sets over here. Also, I did order my March mystery color from Mama Jess and a February Shire set from the Yarnberry. So I will be getting those. Yeah, that's everything that I've worked on. Be sure to head over and check out Andrea, Amy, and Courtney on their channels and see what they've been up to, and join their make-alongs also. And I will see you next week.